Hello, everyone. It's Ronnie Cheema of Cheema's Travels, and I have a lot of updates that I actually want to give you that I wasn't in the mood to type out, and I really wanted to speak with you, even if it was a pre-recorded video. I wanted to, again, it's about this human connection, and I want you to see me. Some of you I haven't seen in probably like 3 years. Some of you I haven't even met. I've just worked on your vacations. So I want to use this time to give you some updates, and I have a few big ones. So number one, when it comes to all of the openings around the world, Spain opening up, Italy, Greece, basically all of Europe, that doesn't mean Americans are actually welcome. Because we don't have the coronavirus and this whole pandemic under control at all, and our infection rates keep going up while other countries are starting to curve out, they're not welcoming Americans, at least just yet. Because today I got information about Portugal, Spain, and Greece welcoming those from overseas into the countries. There weren't specifics that I came across about Americans, but some of them are requiring people to be there quarantined in the country for 14 days, and you have to get tested. I think that's fair enough. I believe it was Portugal where they are not quarantining anybody. So I will have more updates for you on June 15th. About openings around the world and also openings within the United States. So that brings me to number two, domestic travel within the United States, because that is going to be the main way, our main source of travel, that release I've been talking about in this newsletter. It's going to be probably for the next 2 years, depending on your comfort level with going abroad internationally. But there are a lot of hotels that already social distance. There are hotels like Pause Up in Montana. There are properties in Big Sur and also in Napa. There's also a gigantic ranch directly in between Austin, Texas and Marfa that, again, are all about social distancing. For example, Amangiri in Utah, they're only welcoming about 10 guests out of their, I forgot how many rooms, but they're only allowing a certain amount of people, and they're going to make sure that everyone is distanced when it comes to activities. There's been a lot of information. There is an information overload, at least for me, when it comes to the pandemic, the protests, the travel, the openings, international openings, airlines, and everything else. So on June 15th, I will give you a more thorough email about openings and just the best way for you to travel, because I want to make sure that if you have a desire to travel, I am not going to suppress that desire. Other people might have different opinions, and that's also okay. I know for me, the only international trip I have planned is the very, very small, limited group to South Korea, and that's because South Korea and Japan. They are doing their absolute best, probably the best or anywhere else in the world, on controlling the spread and keeping people feel safe. So in all honesty, it's that, and then just domestic travel for me. The other thing I wanted to talk about was travel insurance. So that's number 4 already. I don't do these videos often. Travel insurance. If you're going to travel anywhere, I don't care where it is, I beg of you to get travel insurance. Travel insurance does not cover pandemics. It does not cover if you just get scared. It covers the unforeseen. And a lot of travel insurance companies are or have already changed their policies. I believe all of them there might be one that has not gotten rid of cancel for any reason. So you need to know your policy, even if it's insurance you've bought a million times, because it's ever changing during this time of COVID-19. So buy it, understand it, and just know that you're protecting your travel investment. You're protecting yourself. You don't know if you're going to get sick. You don't know if you're going to break a leg. You don't know if a family member, passes away and you have to be there for them. So make sure you always have that travel insurance. So number 5, also on the 15th, we have a we, Cheema Travel as a whole, I have a very big announcement that will come out on June 15th. And it's something that everyone has been asking for. Maybe not specifically, but it's something that keeps coming up. So stay tuned, June 15th. I have a very big announcement that I think you're all going to like. And the last one, inclusivity. So Cheema Travel is all about inclusivity. I don't care what your gender or non-gender is. I don't care how or who or what you identify as. I don't care who you pray to, how you eat, if you're vegan, gluten-free, you have dietary restrictions. I don't care about your ethnicity. All I care about is how many bowls of noodles that you can throw back. This is it, because food is the connector. It's the thing that we all have in common and many of us feel so passionately about. And for 2020 and onward, I want to really make sure that Cheema's Travel fully and truly represents that inclusivity that we are talking about. So when it comes to our collateral, our website, anything digital, I want to make sure that you are seen, that all of you are seen and heard, and you're well represented in the travel world. So if there's at any point you feel like you're not being represented in some way, shape, or form, please email me, because I want to make sure everyone feels and knows how obtainable the travel world is, how accessible it is. And I want more people to see the world, because it's a magnificent, magnificent place. And it's your home. So that's it. I'm done. If you have any questions or inquiries, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. I love hearing from you. And please join my cooking class on June 4th at 3 p.m. West Coast time, 6 p.m. East Coast. And technically the food will only take 20 minutes to cook, but I know some people might have questions, so it's a full hour. If it ends early, it ends early. And we can just hang out and chat and connect. So have a very beautiful rest of your quarantine. And I look forward to hearing from you and connecting with you. Bye, guys.